Crypto Kids, here is why I'm putting everything that I have left in stables that I can trade with into Ethereum. I'm going to talk about the charts that make me quite bullish on this specific video, and we'll do a market checkup and see what has happened over the past 24 hours and how much of a recovery altcoins were able to carry out and what is the expectation for Bitcoin. But before I jump into any of these things, I just want to say that what happened 2 days ago was absolutely horrible, right? And I was in this sort of, I think I described it as a concussive state in the video I posted the morning of the crash, because it felt like a shock, you know? Every single position that I had open, apart from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, even if it was 2x leverage, got completely rinsed. And that's not your fault. That's not my fault. I don't think that's even Trump's fault. Because the crash did start with Trump's tweet about the tariffs. But this was something else. This was an attack. This was the biggest liquidation in crypto history. And a wick like this on some of the largest altcoins in the world, this wick alone is 125%. If you go to Atom USDT, the 53rd largest cryptocurrency in the world, you cannot have a wick that is 99.97% in the negative, and then when you measure it from bottom up, that is a 290% wick that took place over a 10-minute period of time. Like nothing in this, no fundamental event, no tariffs, no nothing is strong enough of a narrative to cause something like this. And I just want to say that, you know, if you guys are struggling a little bit mentally, if you can't sort of get over it, please do write in the comments, and I will do my best to text back and try to give you some sort of a motivation. I know it's incredibly tough. I lost good amounts of money. My friends lost significant amounts of money, but there's just nothing we can do. There's absolutely nothing we can do. It's horrible. It's always very important to remember that money comes and goes. But as long as you're healthy, we're all healthy, family is healthy, that's what we need to understand is the most important thing. And then money, yes, it sucks to lose it, especially in orchestrated events like this one, but there's just nothing that we can do, and we have to look at the matches in front of us. So guys, look, if you need anything, please let me know in the chat, and I'll try to answer your guys' messages as much as I possibly can do so. I'm here to help. And we're in this together. So we need to just slowly try to move on. I know it's very difficult. We're all going to remember this candle, this wick, not on Ethereum so much, but on the leveraged altcoin pairs. It's going to be like a scar. And when it does ignite the most hated rally, it's going to burn even more, because what I think is going to happen is we're likely going to start off with Ethereum. Ethereum has a very nice bull flag on the daily time frame. Now, for Ethereum specifically, we called the retest on Ethereum for $3.8 thousand. And actually, I said that all of my positions, apart from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, got rinsed. That's actually not the case, because on Pinex, all of my bots are still active, and they've been buying the dip as it happened. So huge shout out to Pinex. It's quite incredible that this has been the case, where it's just been buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip. For AVAX, it came very close to liquidation, but I've went into all of these bots with maximum 2x, 3x leverage. So because we did that, and because it is a bot that creates orders as price comes down, the average entry is quite low, and it sells on the way to the upside. So with these bots, I'm just shocked because they were able to survive the purge. And I think I'm going to emphasize more of my content perhaps on these bots after seeing that they survived the biggest crypto liquidation event in history. So if you want to give them a go, definitely go to the second link in the description down below. With this link specifically, you can get a cool bonus where if you deposit 100 USDT, you get $100 to try out those bots. And if you deposit 10K, then you can get $1,000. I'm going to be dropping a tutorial video on how to use this exchange this week, so stay tuned on the channel. But I was shocked that they were able to survive. Anyways, on Ethereum, we spoke about the bull flag. We spoke about this line of support getting hits. On the Telegram community also, I was posting some stuff. Let me see if we can find it. Should be here. Okay, should be here. Telegram. If you go to the Telegram, I posted something recently. I'll cover that in a minute. Buying the ETH bounce now. So on Telegram, on the channel, we predicted that Ethereum will likely find that bounce at 3.8K. Obviously, with the wick, it went below it. But the thing with wicks is, wicking below support is fine, or resistance, wicking above it. The candle body, as long as the candle body is intact of the pattern, that's what matters. So that's the case here. Yes, we did see a wick below the support line, but the candle bodies themselves, they've held very nicely above it. So that's why this bull flag is still very much intact. So we have a bull flag. Okay, we have a bull flag on the daily time frame. Second thing is, and we're seeing that bounce on the shorter term time frame on the Telegram community. I shared that there was this morning a bullish divergence on the 1 hourly and 4 hourly time frames. I'm buying more. I bought more. That's what I shared, and I'm confident with that buy actually. So there's short term time frame looks good. Daily time frame is the bull flag, and then when you jump into the weekly time frame, what we saw that was quite interesting is the bull and bear market supports. So we came down to the bull and bear market support band beautifully. Benjamin Cohen, what a prediction he has made, and I think he's going to be on the channel this week too. So stay tuned, subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notification bell. The last time in October we saw these candles hitting the bull and bear market support band, you get a huge bounce to the upside. And that was in October, going into November of 2020, following a full test of the bull and bear market support, you started to rally up and up and up and up. ETH USD 2017, you can also go to 2017 and you will notice that in 2017, right over here, Ethereum did the same thing. You came to the bull and bear market supports, and after seeing that test, you saw the final leg to the upside. And that's quite frankly what I think is going to happen here. You have the bull flag, bull and bear market support hit, a bonus line of support that was hit, the bullish pennant. That was a pattern we discussed quite some time ago too, here on this channel. The bullish pennant's prior resistance was hit, flipped into supports, and I think all of these things are going to lead us to the rally, the most hated rally that we're going to experience, because as Ethereum follows the Bitcoin USD correlation, it's going to cause altcoins to go up too, but everybody's going to hate this rally with a passion because of what happened on Friday night. Nobody's going to be happy with it, but I still believe it's going to happen. It's important to not get tied up to emotions. When the chart is this clear, in my opinion, it's important to still try and take advantage of it. So you guys know over on weeks that it's hard. It's incredibly hard to do, by the way. It's not an easy thing. It's easy to say, you know what, let's forget about the emotions and look at the chart. It's not an easy thing to say. It's an incredibly complicated thing to do, all right? So I completely understand, and it's a very, very hard thing to do, to get rid of the emotions. But if you are able to do so, then I think accumulating some ETH here, either with weeks, link is down in the description below. Pinex, I think it makes some sense. We've been DCing in at 1.5, 1.6, 2.2, the $3,000 levels. I need to log into my account again. I'll have that for you for tomorrow, but I think accumulating some Ethereum makes good sense due to those reasons that I've mentioned. All right. So that's Ethereum. When we go into Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin likely going to do? Bitcoin, the CME gap. Oh boy, what a candle. Unbelievable. Still feels like a movie, Friday. If we go to, because I was sleeping, you know, and I knew that Trump was going to speak. But the thing is, whenever Trump speaks live, it's whenever he says it's a big announcement, like it's just something completely irrelevant. And it was completely irrelevant, the announcement itself that he made in the Oval Office. He spoke about AstraZeneca. I mean, maybe it is relevant in the grand scheme of things, but for crypto people, it's not so relevant. So I was like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to wake up early at 8 a.m. I'm going to go to bed. And 20 minutes after I go to bed, he tweets on Truth Social the China tariffs, and markets just implode, you know? And I'm somebody that doesn't sleep usually. I'm like, I stay up, I wait until everything, you know, I look at everything and get all the data. But that night I was like, you know, I've streamed twice today. I've made 2 pieces of content extra. I'm just really tired. So I'm going to sleep. And then, you know, Markets, they don't care if you're sleeping. And it gets tiring. This industry gets tiring. You have to be on it 24/7. And it's not easy. It's really not easy what we do. And if anybody calls you lucky, like it's just, we are not lucky at all. This is madness. Not everybody can do what we can do. But anyways, Bitcoin, there is still a CME gap at $11,000. And I think that's going to be closed on this chart. So going into next week, I think what's going to likely take place is we drift around 111 to 113 because that's going to be the new CME gap. So expect the range of $111,000, which is here, to $113,000. That's going to be the range that we're in. And we'll make a decision of if we want to break up or down. I think the likelier event is that we break to the upside. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Dogecoin, oh boy. Oh boy, Dogecoin. Hurts to look at this chart. You know, you've hit bear market lows. Can you believe that? Bear market lows you come down to with that wick. Bear market lows, 20 cents. To me, 20 cents Dogecoin is so cheap. You know, I've not lost hope. Michael Saylor posted a tweet saying, don't stop believing. It hurts, man. Believe me, it hurts. Seeing Cardano come down to 29, 0.29, where we were at the bottom of the bear market, and also where we were last year. So these altcoins, they've just sort of gotten rid of all the gains they've produced over the past year. AVAX down to $8. It's painful. It's extremely painful to see this. But you kind of need to go against your intuition and go against your guts and say, hey, look, we believe in this industry in the long term. There is a clear discount. And one, am I going to be in crypto for the next few months? Am I going to leave the industry because of what happened? If the answer is yes, I'm going to stay, then it's important to recognize the opportunity that is presented. If the answer is no, then fair enough. But I'm going to be here. I know it sucks that this has happened. I have so many mixed emotions about wanting to buy and sell AVAX again, but you know, when I look at the logic, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in crypto. I'm still a crypto kid. And because that's the base case, I just need to see this as an opportunity and try to buy the dip. It hurts, it really does. And it feels counterintuitive. And that's exactly why I'm going to be doing that. But anyways, guys, look, if you need anything, I'm here. Please let me know in the comment section. If you need just to talk to someone, or I don't know, if you just need some sort of boost of morale, I'll try my best to see what we can do. So just let me know. We're in this together, and everything will be fine. All right, guys? So take care. Have some time with your family. Have some time with your friends. Spend some good time. Those are the true things that really matter. Money can come and go. It's amazing to have a lot of money. It's fantastic. But does it give you ultimate happiness? From my experience, not really. From my experience, not really. I would prefer a fantastic meal with my parents and grandparents. A very nice meal. Doesn't have to be an expensive meal, just good food, good laughs, good music over any sort of money that you would propose to me. So anyways, guys, please try and enjoy, and we'll see you all on the next update tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye.